All right, y'all. I ain't been on here in a minute. I'm just chilling. So don't trip about my look today. It's in the morning still. I ain't got it together yet. But had to jump on for a minute. It's not going to be long because I got things to do. This is one thing that puzzles me. Why do so many black people be mad when other black people are talking about the state of our community is horrible, being horrible? This is what I don't understand. First of all, I'm going to say this. Chicagoans, if y'all on here, you get what you voted for. I bet you the next time you'll stop and think about who you're voting for their merits, okay, and not their skin color. Every single one of you Chicagoans should be out there protesting for the fact that Donald Trump sent in help for y'all city so that it could be safe or safer than what it is. But no, what is black people doing in Chicago? Fighting for illegals to stay in this country. Fighting for illegals to stay in their neighborhoods and continue to get the benefits and the funding that is needed for black people in Chicago. They out there with signs. They out there attacking ICE. Out there in the streets protesting and going all off for illegals. So y'all will fight for illegals. That is your demise. But kill each other in the street. I can't stand black people. And I've been saying that for years. Until black people get their stuff together, I ain't got no holler for them. That has got to be the dumbest, most indoctrinated thing that they could be doing in Chicago. Why are you fighting against getting help to make your city safe for you and your children? It's got to be the weed. I can't think of anything else because I refuse to believe that black people can be that dumb. If you don't have nothing to do with what ICE is got going on, then what is you even out there in the streets supporting them for? This is not our fight. This ain't our fight. We already are here in America. We are Americans. We ain't got to worry about ICE doing nothing to us. Okay? But yet again, here y'all is out here protesting for other people and other nationalities and other causes besides your own. Stupid. Just dumb at this point. Y'all are dumb at this point. Y'all should be standing out there protesting against Brandon Johnson, your mayor, who obviously is showing y'all every single solitary day that he don't give a rat's ass about y'all. He cares about the illegals. Of course he's a puppet, and he shows it to y'all every single day. So he gonna submit an executive order for a no ICE zone. Why would he do something like that? By him doing that, does it show y'all that he cares about black people? No, it shouldn't. I'm disgusted by what I'm seeing on social media of the black people that are out there standing up for these illegal immigrants. And I just refuse to believe that y'all could be that stupid. Okay? Even in Portland. That's another high crime city. Why are y'all letting these governors, because the governor of Illinois is Pritzker, big fat billionaire. Did y'all know that Pritzker was a billionaire? He's a billionaire. He ain't no little punk mayor like Brandon Johnson is. Pritzker is a billionaire. And I can't believe y'all as black people is allowing this man, that y'all obviously voted for, okay, because he's governor, is running y'all like this. But y'all want to keep complaining about y'all being oppressed and the white man this and the white man that. One side of you, 50% of you is racist your damn selves, okay? And then the other side of you is supporting the person that's oppressing you. For illegals. How are y'all fighting to keep the illegals in your communities? Taking your homes, getting loans, getting food stamps, getting checks, getting whatever they want. Health care, sending their kids to y'all kids' school, closing y'all kids' schools down so that they can house these illegals in your community. Do you see them in the white communities? I don't live in Illinois, so I don't know what the white communities, what they are. But there's 50,000 of them in every city. Are they there? No, they're in your community. And y'all dumbasses is over there fighting to stay oppressed. This has got to be the craziest time of life that I've ever witnessed. I've never seen black people be this dumb. And I've seen them be dumb a whole bunch of times. But this right here, all y'all need to be slapped. If that's what it's going to take to wake y'all dumbasses up. Y'all stupid as hell. I cannot believe that y'all doing that. I can't believe it. I mean, it would be bad enough to even see all white people out there protesting against ICE and what they're trying to do. I would be just as disgusted. It ain't even really about black and white. It's about being American and being legal citizens of this country, that y'all are fighting for criminals. What the hell? Oh my God. This is amazing to me. This is really crazy to me. Then, on top of that, y'all gonna sit up and believe the fake news, another indoctrination thing, okay? And let them tell y'all that ICE and the military and all that is what you call them, zip tying the kids, and they coming in for the black people, and they taking away black people, they are arresting black people. Y'all act like y'all don't know how things work. If you're not a child, you should understand how that works. If there's a building, an apartment building, and it is suspected criminals done took over the building, that's living in the building, that's terrorizing the residents, that's harming the residents, okay? And they're drug traffickers or gang members or whatever. They're criminals. When they raid that building, they're going to talk to everybody in the building. And if you ain't did nothing, then they let you go and you take your stupid ass back in your house and let them do their job. What y'all talking about? Oh, they coming for the black people. That's got to be the dumbest shit a black person can say. What's wrong with y'all? I've been asking this question for at least, let me see, 8 to 10 years. What's wrong with y'all? You gotta be freaking kidding me. I cannot believe that I am witnessing the self-oppressing that black people are doing in this country just because you don't like Donald Trump. That's sick. Absolutely sick. I just seen a little video on social media where they, because James Comey, who deserves to be in prison, he should have been in prison, okay? Of these, now, they were mostly white people, okay? Because a lot of black people don't even know who James Comey is. But they out there in front of the courthouse because he pleaded not guilty. That's a joke, because we all seen and heard his lies to the American people. But anyway, So you got these old white people out there, they singing these tripped out folk songs they done made up, they all supporting Call Me and this, that, and the third. And it was two black people up there, right along with them, singing. They might as well be singing Swing Low, Sweet Chariot at this point. Because why is y'all standing up there with all these white people that y'all claim you hate? And white people are so racist. Why are y'all standing up there singing and kumbaya with them regarding this criminal? He needs to go to prison. He might not go, but because you know how corrupt these liberal judges are, okay? But it's enough information out there about him and what he's done for no black person, no person, period. But especially a black person who don't even follow politics, okay, should be supporting. Why do y'all support criminals? I don't understand. It don't matter what color their skin is. A criminal is a criminal is a criminal is a criminal. Why are y'all supporting criminals? That's ass backwards. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just totally tripping off of this shit. I can't even believe that I'm, you know, in this country, and yes, I'm back in this country momentarily, watching my country just go to crap because y'all don't like the president. I mean, do y'all think that not liking the president and hating him and all this stuff that the Democrats are doing to him and his family, and not only to him, to the American people, because we voted for him, okay? Do y'all really think, what y'all think, Trump gonna just throw his hands up one day and be like, and he got 3.5 years to go, okay? And just throw his hands up in the air and just be like, you know what, I'm tired of this, y'all. I'm out. I'm stepping down because I ain't got to really even be going through this. I was living a great life before this nightmare. Okay? Do y'all think that's what's going to happen? Because he's still the president. He's not going anywhere. Okay? Get over yourselves. You don't have to like the man, but you still got to support this country. You are Americans, dummies. If you don't like this country, get your ass out of here then. And go see how it is to live somewhere else. Okay? Because you're not making any sense. You're looking real crazy right now. We voted for somebody who is going to put America first. Safety, financially, culturally. You know what I'm saying? We voted for change from these fools that y'all voted in the last time. And you see how that turned out for you. And that still ain't enough for y'all to wake up and realize who gives a damn about you and who don't. I don't understand it. Okay? I can't believe that nobody on my timeline is talking about the government shutdown. Why? Is it because it's the Democrats that shut the government down? Did y'all know that when Biden was in office, they passed that same bill that the Republicans put forth, okay, the continuing resolution, the CR. They passed that bill 13 times while Biden was in office. 13 times to keep the government open. There are all kinds of videos and clips all over social media showing Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, Barack Obama, all these liberals, all these Democrats back then saying, we can't shut the government down. You don't do that. That's not out their mouths. They said this when Biden was in office. Oh, we can't shut the government down. That'll hurt the people and this, that, and the third. And nobody, the government shouldn't be shut down due to political stances and this, that, and the third. But why is it so bad now that now that Trump's in office? Now it's Trump's fault that the government is shut down. Put the weed down for a little bit. Because I don't know too many black people that do fentanyl. Okay? That kind of stuff. Put the weed down for a little bit. Clear your insides out. Clear your head. Get that smoke out of there. Okay? Put it down for a couple days and use your damn brains. Because your eyes and your ears obviously ain't working. This stuff is right in your face. I wish I would hear one person complaining about they got laid off due to this shutdown, these federal workers. I can't wait. Because these is probably, and I'm not saying, because I ain't one of them, but most of them, I bet you a lot of them government workers that's going to be laid off, because if they don't open this government back up, they're going to be layoffs. They probably were the ones that voted for the Democrats. But see, when people try to tell y'all facts about what's really happening, y'all want to hear it. You don't want to hear it. I'm so sick of it. I don't even have conversations with people about what's going on now. Black people especially. Because I don't feel like arguing. I don't feel like going to jail. Okay? Trying to let you know what the real deal is. Y'all want to continue to believe the oppressor that y'all claim is oppressing y'all so much. Y'all weird. That's weird. That's called Stockholm Syndrome. And if you don't know what that is, look it up. Because that's exactly what y'all are in. A Stockholm Syndrome. You love the people that's oppressing you. You love them to death. You fight for them. You fight their causes. You fight for whatever they got going on. And the only time that y'all want to get out there and fight and protest is when a black person done got injured, harmed, or killed, or sprayed, or taken to jail by the white man. When 9 times out of 10, that person deserved to be whatever. Okay? If you attack a police officer, ICE, the military, anybody like that, you get what you get. I don't have no sympathy for none of these people. None. Because all you got to do is stay in your own damn lane. And then you won't find yourself in situations that you don't want to be in. Why in the hell is all these black people out here thinking they gonna beat the military? What's wrong with y'all? Chicagoans? Portlanders? What's wrong with y'all? Are y'all that far gone with crime that you're just so desensitized to it that you don't know what to do? You just want to be out there. Running into their cars, the ISIS trucks and all this kind of stuff, thinking you ain't gonna get shot. You're gonna be shot if you think you're gonna go out here and do all this stuff to these military men. They're trained to kill. What you think the military is for? And y'all think y'all bold enough and brave enough to go out in them streets and fight for these illegals, but you won't fight for your own community, Chicago men. Instead of y'all being out there and fighting to keep these ICE out of your areas and all this kind of stuff, we don't want to see no military trucks and everything. Well, then get y'all shit together so that the government won't have to send military to your city to clean up the crime and stop the death. Are y'all? It's the weed. I'm convinced. I've seen people that I've known for a long time. They talk crazy as hell now because of the weed. That's like I'm thinking it's because of the weed because you ain't used to be like that. You had more sense. Okay, this is utterly ridiculous, people. And for nobody to be talking about what's going on, it just shows you that just because you stand in your own lane with your life and your family and whatever, that don't mean you still can't pay attention to what's going on around you. What? I don't understand. I really don't. Oh, and y'all got black people telling black people that they're coming for us next. We're next. Why would they say that? Why would they say that ICE is coming for us next? We're not getting deported. We ain't got nothing to do with that. We are black American citizens. We ain't going nowhere. I can't. Whew. Y'all too far gone. Too far gone. For real. Y'all way too far gone. You know what I'm saying? Y'all vote for these people, and then when they turn around and they turn around and bite you in your ass, then y'all go, it's like throwing a rock and hiding your hand. Y'all ain't got nothing to say about the damage that they do. Liberals, Democrats. Y'all ain't got nothing to say. Oh no, it's hush hush now. But let Trump go to the bathroom and take a dump. Oh, it's all over the news. He a nasty ass dude. They'll talk about him to the ends of earth. And this man ain't doing nothing but trying to make this country better for everybody. Stop saying that he is racist. He's not. It's just so indoctrinated into your mind because that's what the fake news and CNN and MSNBC and all them and all these liberal podcasters that don't know what they talking about, that's what they got y'all really thinking. And y'all just run with it. Y'all not looking at the stuff that he's trying to do in this country. Do you know that we real close to getting some of this Doge money they done uncovered? He done already talked about it day before yesterday. It may not be a whole lot, but it'll be something. I dare let me see one person that I know that hate Donald Trump talk about I'm where my check at. Yeah, I got my check. I want to see how many of y'all gonna send the check back. That's what I want to see. You Trump haters, because you act like you hate America. You live here. This is your country. This is your citizenship. This is the citizenship of your children and your grandchildren and blah, 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 unless they get grown and move out the country and get other citizenship. But until then, this is where we live, y'all. And everything ain't perfect. Hell no. And I'm not saying the Republicans are perfect. I'm not a Republican. I say that over and over again. I'm a conservative. Okay? No, this country isn't perfect. But this is where we live. And the best thing to do is to come together for this country and do what needs to be done to make it better for the children. Y'all's children. Y'all's grandkids. What's so hard about that? That should be like number one priority to you guys. Your kids. Okay? But no. I don't know what it is y'all trying to get validation from the white man, or y'all trying to be accepted by the white man. I can't understand why y'all do this. I don't get it. These white people that y'all all up in their butt, Pritzker and all these other white, politicians in these cities, these democratic cities, they are millionaires. They don't give a damn about you. They don't care if you eat. They don't care if you got a house or a roof over your head. They don't care if you got a job. They don't care. How long is it going to be for y'all to wake up? I don't understand. It's really, really not that hard. Stop being distracted by the stuff that they want to distract us by. Nicki Minaj and Cardi B's argument or whatever they was going through. Both them broads got millions. Why y'all so? That's all I see. Instead of talking about stuff that will affect your life. Nicki Minaj and Cardi B don't even know y'all. Y'all sitting up arguing with each other about what side y'all on. Just dumb. Dumb. There's way more important stuff going down than that. Okay? Okay? It's ridiculous and it's sickening at this point, y'all. And I've been saying this for years, and people like, "Girl, why you-" I'm not gonna talk about my black people like that on social media, cause I'm just not gonna do that. Well, that's why it's in the condition it's in, because you got people so pro-black that they don't want to say nothing about them. Whatever you say about them is not gonna be worse than what we're seeing them do and how they act. So you might as well go on and say something about them. It's not, our community is so damaged. Okay. So I'm just in total disbelief at this point. Okay. Hi guys who's watching. Hey Lisa. Who's this other person? Bella Tate. I don't know who that is. I know the name. But anyway, welcome. Okay. I just had to come on here today because I haven't been on for Facebook. I'm off and on. I just don't like it no more. If I am on, it's because I'm playing my game and checking my notifications. Other than that, I can't deal with it because it's just amazing the things that people think are so much more important than our quality of life. That the life that we're supposed to be living, that God created us to be. And I don't understand why people will keep supporting these so-called leaders. I was about to say criminals, which they always end up being. Okay? You don't think that Brandon Johnson is a thief? Y'all look at him as the mayor first, and then what? First, he's a thief. He done stole so much money from y'all Chicago taxpayers to take care of these illegals, and y'all ain't got nothing to say. Yes, there's a group of people now in Chicago. I think it's called Turning Chicago Red or something like that. That have formed, a coalition or group that is against all of that Brandon Johnson is doing. And I think more and more people in Chicago are waking up, because I am seeing videos on TikTok and things like that of people just making videos about how they feel about the situation. So I'm not going to say everybody. Okay? Let's just say these fools that's out here in the streets protesting with these illegals. Y'all sitting there watching them harm and try to kill our own um, our own military and police they belong to us. That's like walking down the street and you see you as a man, and you see another man harassing a female. Okay? What, instead of pulling out your damn phone so that you can post it on social media, a real man would go and be like, "Hey dude, she said she don't want to be bothered," or whatever. It's the same kind of comparison. When I was in Mexico, I still represented the United States. You're not going to talk about my country when you don't even live there. I'm not going to let you do that. Do I want to be there right now? No. Don't mean I hate my country. I'm going to be treasonous against my country. I'm going to let foreign people talk about the United States like a dog. No. I will stand up for my country, because this is where I live. This is where my ancestors toiled and was enslaved, in this country. Okay? My children were born and raised here. Okay? We are American people. And like I said, if you don't like being in America that much, then you're free to go. Go get you a passport. Costs about $175. Okay? I got mine back in 3 weeks. Pack your stuff and get out and go somewhere else. But it's a damn shame that some of the people in this country are acting the way that they're acting. Y'all, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of these different classifications of people that get the black support, but then the black people, we don't get nothing from it. What did y'all get for protesting about George Floyd? What y'all get for it? They ain't even fixed the doggone city yet. What did y'all get for going out there and standing up for George Floyd, who was a criminal? I don't care if the man was standing on his head, his neck, whatever. He was a criminal. Y'all didn't want to hear that. Only thing y'all thought was, oh, the man shouldn't have put his knee on his neck. No, George Floyd shouldn't have been where he was at doing what he was doing. And he had been terrorizing people because he had a drug addiction. But no, that was, y'all went out there. So what did they do for y'all? What did you get out of that? A check? Or did you get your rent paid free for a year? Or free groceries? Or what? What did y'all get for that? Nothing. I could go on and on and on about the different things that y'all support, and we don't get nothing from it. Like the LBGT, whatever they is. Okay? Y'all fight for them. But at the same time, they're shoving transgenderism down your kids' throats. That's what y'all got out of it. That's what y'all got for standing up for these people who are clearly going against the word of God. But y'all, rah, rah, sister, boom, bah, da, 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 da. Now, they want to get your kids to be transgenders at 6, 7, 8 years old. That's what y'all got from them. Thank you. You know, I don't get it. Fighting for Mexicans, and I don't have nothing against Mexicans because I was there, and the ones I was dealing with was beautiful people. But you try to walk your ass across the border over to their country illegally. Let's see where that gets you. Okay? Them police in Mexico, they don't play. I witnessed it. They ride them down their streets in these pickup army-looking trucks with fatigues and big old long rifles, I don't know what kind of guns they are, on their hip. In packs. It'd be like 6 of them on a truck, on the bed of the truck. I made it a point to stay out the way, because I don't know nothing about them. I don't even want to deal with our own police here. Okay? So you try to walk your dumb ass over across that doggone border and go over there and demand your rights. You have no rights over there. Just like these people have no rights. How can y'all sit back and watch this? You know what? Somebody said something that made so much sense. If they are illegally in this country because they say their country is tripped out, they're going to die, whatever, it's horrible, it's rough, blah, 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 blah. But you come over to the United States illegally and you wave your flag, your country's flag. How are you illegally in the United States, but you're protesting against the United States and you're waving the Mexican flag? Then go back to Mexico. Go back to Venezuela or wherever y'all done came from. Go back there. You are not being held hostage here. You're here because you want to be here illegally. And so how dare they come over here and wave their flags in our country, but burn the American flags? And y'all cool with that. Y'all don't have nothing to say about that. What is the kids thinking? What y'all telling y'all kids? I would love to be a fly on the wall for those conversations. What are y'all telling y'all black kids? I would love for somebody to say something. Because what you should be telling them is we don't have nothing to do with none of the rest of these people's plights, because they don't give a damn about ours. Okay? We don't have nothing to do with these other races and cultures, issues, or what they trying to fight for. And you see all these other races and nationalities and groups of people, they get what they want. They go out there, they protest, they get people censored, shut down, lose your money, take you, put you in jail, whatever, whatever. They get what they want. They get the laws passed for them. They get things that they want. But what do black people get though? We ain't have no laws passed for us. Okay? What do we get? Black, because actually we are Native American. We're from America. So really that black thing, that's playing out. We're indigenous. We from here. We ain't from nowhere else. We ain't African American. I ain't got no African in me. Do your history. Okay? But anyway, I digress. We get nothing for all of these causes that we fight for. You know what I'm saying? And it can even get a little bit more detailed than that within our community. Like black women fighting in these protests, when something be happening to our black men, the women are out there on the front line just as well. And what we get? Killed, dogged, made single mothers, beat, talked about like we pieces of shit. But we be side by side, right with their ass when it's something that done jumped off. That's how bad it is. And then y'all wonder why other people look at us like we are animals or pieces of trash. Because look at the priorities. Look how we prioritize progressing our community. It's way down at the bottom. It's under the illegals. It's under the Democratic Party. It's under the LGBTQ. It's way down. It's way down the list of priorities. Nicki and Cardi B. What else is trending? Stupid stuff. It's embarrassing for other countries to see this country in the state that it's in. And y'all don't like Donald Trump because y'all ain't used to nobody like him. He's a different type of president. He's not Barack Obama. He's not George Bush. He's not Sleepy Joe. He is Donald Trump. This is his presidency. So you're not used to seeing somebody like Donald Trump. Y'all don't like him because of his mouth. He got a fly mouth. Well, so do y'all. He not going to get up there and speak all and like the rest with the doggone teleprompter thing. He going to say what he say. And that's why a lot of us voted for him because of his masculinity. He ain't no punk. Do you think that we need a president that's a punk right now? Do you think? What y'all think would have happened if Kamala would have won? You think this bad now? Y'all can't be that dumb. Y'all got to wake up. You've been on this earth and in this country too long to be this ignorant. And I don't mean like, I'm talking about ignorant dictionary term, dictionary definition. To be acting like y'all don't know what's going on. You don't have to know every single solitary thing that's going on, but you should be knowing what's going on, at least in your own communities, in your own neighborhoods. These Democratic ran cities, they don't care. These Democrat governors and mayors, and they don't care. I seen a video the other day about the condition that California is in today after the fires. They ain't did nothing. Where's all the money at? Where's the money to start fixing up all the acres and acres and acres of land and homes that people lost? I don't see nothing happening. Gavin Newsom. Okay? He too busy combing his hair trying to look pretty in front of the cameras. He don't give a damn about y'all. But he want to run for president. How many of y'all gonna run and vote for him? The oppressor. Why isn't anything being done to start building back up in California so that those people can return back to home or whatever? What's happening? I don't understand it. Hawaii. Where's the reconstruction of Lahaina and all those places that was burnt down and everything? Why is Oprah Winfrey's properties and The Rock and the millionaire people that bought land in Hawaii, why are their homes and stuff untouched? They living the life. They cool. But the rest of the people, the average, everyday, normal Hawaiian, where's their help? Their Democratic governor or Senate, that lady, I can't think of what her name is. She get on my nerves. I can't stand her. She don't care. She got money. Well, I don't understand. I just don't get it. I don't understand. So I hope that y'all really start paying attention to what's going on, because at this point, it's not about us. It's about the future. It's about the kids. It's about the kids. And what's going to be left for them after we're gone. Because like I always say, they're not going to be in the coffin with us. When we go, we're going by ourselves. They'll still be here. What about how... Do you want them to live in a country such as this? And it's going to get even worse with the AI. They're just introducing this AI and everything like that. People jumping, y'all jumping on all that AI stuff. Have you really studied of what the potential damages that AI can do? Just jump on it. Oh, I want to make that cartoon, make myself look like a cartoon. I wanted to, that stuff. We'll see. I seen then I'm gonna go. Uh, uh, Video of what's his name? Mark Zuckerberg introducing his new products. It's terrifying what these products can do now. These glasses and all this other stuff. So y'all better wake up, because this ain't no game. This ain't no joke. This ain't no TV show that you're witnessing. This is real life. This is our life. And if y'all don't want this country to be great again or better or whatever, however you want to word it, then y'all are keeping us down. It's like a relationship where both parties have to grow together and progress together. But if one drops the ball, whether it's the man or the woman, you're keeping that other person down. You're like a ball and chain around the people, the Americans that want to see this country get better. You're like a ball and chain around our ankles. You're in the way. So pay attention to what's happening, because y'all, whether they want it or not, the military is coming. And I dare somebody to be like, it's martial law. I told y'all years ago that it would be a possibility that one day you'll look out your window and you will see an army tank going down the street. His videos on YouTube that show that. Especially when we was in COVID. You can't fight the military, y'all. You shouldn't even want to. Because if you go to jail, you're not going to the district number 1 jail in your city. You're going, that's a federal crime. You want to go to a federal prison? You want to go to Gitmo? What's wrong with y'all? Encourage people that you know to not do that. Stay out the way. Instead of acting like it's all good, because it's not. If you care about these people that's just so, overwhelmed by what's going on, be the one that say, hey, We ain't got nothing to do with that fight. Don't go out there and do that, because if you go to jail, I can't help you. Because you ain't going to the county prison jail. You're going to prison. You're going to the feds. That's what I would do. But see, I don't hang around people that I don't be around liberals, because I don't like the way they think. The people I be around with is on one accord with me and God. But that's what I would do. And my last question, which I know ain't nobody gonna answer because y'all act mute when, like you can't talk or have a comment or something. Um, just dang, I done lost my train of thought, lost my question that quick. Wow. I can't even remember, y'all. If I remember it, I'll just post it. Okay. But get it together. This is not pretty. And you should have been prepared for it in church every Sunday. Instead of being bamboozled by your pastor with his charades and his animation up there, teaching everything but what he should be telling the people, which is the truth. And getting revelations and let his congregation know how God had already prepared us for these times. Be so quick to say, oh, we living in the end times. We living in the end times. Well, what you panicking for? Because that's what your pastor should be teaching you at this stage of the game. Why are you panicking? You should know what to do. It's not, don't take a rocket scientist if you're supposed to be a Christian. You should know what to do. So y'all have a good day. And just stop it. That's all I can say, is to just stop it.